Thanks for joining us, everyone. We are getting together to discuss the answers, or some answers, to the questions that were posted today. We're just going to kind of go through how they came up to us, and we're going to try to cover them. If you have any questions, if we don't cover what you want to know, please continue asking. We will help you get figured out what the right answer is for you. First question. Let's see. One thing I need to info on is how to handle my son's IEP for speech services. IEPs, or for any speech or autism or anything like that, you need to, let's see, you look at the Ohio Department of Education website. It has all the information for using that. Excuse me. I guess you get your, you use their list and you find the provider, and then the provider will fill out the paperwork for the John Peterson Scholarship or for the Autism Scholarship, and help get all that taken care of so you can still receive services. There is, let's see, scholarships are for private school or homeschool school students only. You do have to keep your IEP active. You get an application from the provider, and they pick from the list that you pick from the list, and then you turn it back into them to submit. It's not income based, and the amounts run based on the category of your IEP. You can have multiple providers, such as occupational and speech therapy, if you need it. The Autism Scholarship starts at age 3, and the John Peterson Scholarship starts July 1st, before the year they're eligible for kindergarten. The Autism Scholarship does not require state testing, but the John Peterson Scholarship requires state testing for 3rd grade and up. So check that out. If you have any other more detailed questions about the legality of how to do the IEP with the scholarship and services, I suggest looking at Ohio Homeschooling Parents. They have lots of people who use these and can probably help even more. And then I think Angie had something else too.
I think you pretty much covered that all. If you'd like, here's what I can do though. Where is it? Do that, and then that's the IEP scholarship page right here.
Angel, do you want to go with the next one? Do you want me to read them?
Read the questions? Yes, because I don't remember.
Okay. Next question. Do you have a set time you take breaks? Angel?
Yes. Actually, we do. That may sound like you're unschoolers. You don't do anything scheduled. Baloney, because I still live in a house with people. So, yes, we actually do have set school hours, because I have 4 children and other people in my house as well. So things have to go according to the way the family functions for us. So yes, we have we have set times for breaks, because if we don't, my children go insane, and then they're crawling all over each other. It doesn't matter that they're teenagers, they're still crawling all over each other. And if we don't schedule breaks in, then they just get really burned out. And we do school at home. Why do I have to just keep going and going and going until they're brain dead? That's stupid. That's not what I signed up for. That's not what they signed up for either. So yes, we schedule breaks, but also we take them when we need them if they're necessary.
Anyone else?
I can't remember who, which workshop Teach Them Diligently I went to, but though it was, she was talking about scheduling and things like that, and she had 4 teenagers at the time, so 4 kids in high school, and she had nap time on her daily schedule, and I was like, wait, you can make your teenagers take naps? I think I can do this homeschooling thing if they continue to take naps for that long. And I have a 9-year. We have 2 o'clock is nap time in our house, and you don't have to sleep, but you have to leave everyone else alone.
Mhm.
And you have to do something quiet. We don't do electronics during that for an hour, and read, color, do something, but everybody has to be in their own space, leaving each other alone.
Well, even now in the summertime, even though we aren't actually really focused on schoolwork right now, we are still, since I say that we are year-long unschoolers, it's mostly true. We still have every day from 2 to 3 is personal edification hour, and I have a dinger that goes off on my phone that tells me so. And the boys all know personal edification hour. They're like, what does that mean? It means you're not allowed to be on your devices. You are not, hence the devices. Anything that they can do quietly that is something good for them. So right now they, like Nathan will say, can I go out and do self-soccer? I was like, what the heck is self-soccer? I just play by myself. Yes, of course, that's exercise and you're outside. Go, my child, please. I have one who uses a program on his computer to create music. So he wears headphones because everybody else doesn't want to listen to it. They can do Legos, they can read, they can play games with each other, they can go for a walk or ride a bike or whatever. It's just something where I don't have to pay attention to them. I know it's a terrible thing to say, but mommy
But they
needs
need breaks from you just as much as you need breaks from them.
Oh,
right.
Yes.
It's a two-way street. They're sick of you too.
I love my children, but sometimes I need breaks from them so that I can love them.
Right.
In our house, it was after every subject, and it would only be for 10 or 15 minutes tops so that we could get back together and finish up what we need to get done for the day. Any longer than that, it can be a little bit harder to bring them back in.
Mm-hmm.
We have
All right.
quiet time. And they have to be separated too, because if they do quiet time and they're together, it doesn't stay quiet.
Not quiet time.
And then if they are together and they are quiet, don't you wonder,
That's when I go and run and check.
what are you up to?
All right. How about if we move on to number 3? Can you share an example of what you usually take to a portfolio review, or what kinds of things you save for a review? And I've got Robin and Angel, or not Angel, Robin and Angie working on this one. With Robin.
Okay. Anything that tells the story of your homeschool. So it can be paperwork, it can be book lists, video lists, it can be photographs. What I don't want to see as a portfolio reviewer is every piece of paper you've done in the school year. It takes way too long to look at. But if you are going to bring paperwork, it's nice to see work from the beginning, middle, and end of the year to show progress. But truly, it can be anything. If your child has a project they want to share, that's great. If it's too big to bring, photographs work very well for that. I've had people bring in their art portfolios to show me. They've done videos, photo albums. So truly, it can be anything you like that just tells your story, whatever that is.
And to piggyback on that, with the reviews, what I've been doing this year is people open up a Facebook album to me and they take pictures of the papers. I can just go through, click through all of it, talk to them a little bit, chat a bit. If they have any further questions or anything, we just talk a bit more. And then I just email out their signed paper saying that they're done.
All righty, pretty simple.
Can I add?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to say a couple things. I use Robin as my reviewer, and she told me, man, how long have you been doing that for us now? Like 6 or 7 years. It's been a long time.
A long time.
Like the first year or two, she told us one of the easy ways to keep a book list is every time you go to the library and you check something out, keep that paper. So I have a baggie of library receipts. So if it's something that I read or whatever, you put an X through it because Robin doesn't need to know that. But If you circle something that your kids have read, then she can just easily see that's what they did, or movies you watched or whatever, anything from the library. Just keep the receipt. That way you don't have to go through the problem of writing it down.
Internet has the option where you can print the history off on a live. That's what I do.
I think that's
printable.
like newer in the last.
I think it came out last year or the year before.
Yeah, Oberlin Library doesn't have that option. They don't have history on their accounts, but CleveNet libraries all do.
You need to get a new library card then.
I'm not giving up on Oberlin Library. I love them. They're my people.
Also, if you have a kid knocking on your door, you completely forget the thing you were going to say. Facebook is a really good place to keep pictures of art that your kids have done, field trips that you've been on. If you did something special, like when Jonah started making lasagna, like things like that, taking pictures of that. If you bring stuff like that, like just make a photo album on Facebook for all the cool things my kids did in school this year, and then show it to Robin when you get there.
I've seen people do a hashtag too for the school year, like Lake Family Homeschool 2021 or something like that. So you could just search that hashtag to show them.
Yes, that would be good. And Nathan, I think, brought a Kindle because he uses a musical program on there too, and played a song for Robin that he created. So, you know, music appreciation, like there's all kinds of things that you can do to bring in things for a review.
All right, now that actually,
Review. Your kids are getting a review, not an assessment.
there you go.
Mhm.
There's my little podium there for the second.
Okay, now some